snarling and growling to protect his Mr. Crows. Is Mrs. Astor McAllister's opinion is important?
Dom, dom, dom.
You're pitching me. I'm going. Must we approve of their either? He spends his life cutting people off or putting them down. Who else is Aurora invited?
Not many. I'd say we're just there to take the edge off their meeting.
Really? That woman has the resilience of a cockroach.
Gee, should we send John to carry out some pest control?
Oh, if only we could.
Miss Gladys says they may take on a real lady's maid to look after her.
And if they do?
I've been doing the job for a while now and I've had no complaints.
But you're only a housemaid.
I've learned so much.
This Turner is a young man, I assure you.
Miss Gladys, may I have a word? Of course. Come in.
Before you ring for Adelheid, may I ask you something? She would like to be considered. Do you approve of the idea?
My mother may use Adelheid.
You can avoid that. You like
You are the first person. Any decision.
Means a lot to me, George.
In which case, of course, it means a lot to me.
We are getting there, don't you see? All the things we promised ourselves when we first married.
Things you promised yourself.
The point is, we're finally getting to where we belong.
I always felt I was where I belonged. Because I had you.
You mean you needed me to steer us in the right direction?
And now lunch with Mr. McAllister will make your dreams come
Yes, it could. Now
This could be the Scabby, 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 scabby.
While we're alone, who's actually going to oppose?
Tell me.
Was it rather sly not to stay?
I don't want Aunt Agnes to take against him before they get to know each other.
She's taken against him already, as you are aware. So you're too late to have that over the pass.
But you haven't. Have you? The best laid scheme.
Scabby, 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 scabby.
William Thackeray.
Scabby, scabby, scabby. Scabby, scabby, scabby.
How was your day?
Lovely. Thank you, Mrs. Fowler.
And you enjoyed your time.
Oh, very much.
It's good to spoil yourself now and again.
And that's what I've been doing all day. Spoiling. I'll tell you anything I think you should know.
Very well. We will promote Adelheid, and between the two of us, we will manage your lives.
What's it?
Mrs. Bruce is persuading me to let
How much is it now?
Huh?
How much is in
He's here. Who else is arrived? Mrs. Russell and Thomas. How is it? Fashion.
How are you getting on?
Psychologist that interests me.
Mrs. Fane's been talking about the work of Miss Barton, and I hear you're agrees.
I try to be.
I want letters my husband and I to talk to her afterwards, and I thought I might go with Mrs. Fane to her event in Dansville. Will you be there?
I will. We can all travel together.
What's this?
Miss Brooke, our hostess, and I are going to Dansville.
I think Dansville shows her.
How can we find out where to stay?
Let me arrange it for you. I'd like to.
I'm going with you both to Dansville to support Miss Brooke. In the meantime, I'm going to let you do some very generous donations.
Mr. Ward McAllister. Dear Mrs. Fane, please forgive me but we were arguing over the wine. My husband, Perriman, who thinks he knows everything. It's different for me. I do know everything.
You know Miss Brooke.
I know of Miss Brooke, and I was Mrs. Van Bryan, and you're dear Auntie.
Very well. They'll be pleased to hear you remember them.
Mrs. George Russell. May I present Mr. Ward?
What a pleasure.
Mr. Russell. Here's Charles. And this is Mr. Rakes. Newly arrived. And
Let us hope I may be of help to you, Mr. Riggs.
shall we go into luncheon? This way.
I hope I'm sitting near you, Mrs. Russell. I want to hear all about your husband's railroad empire.
Then I guess you'll have to speak to Mr. Russell.
Oh, but I don't want to.
I think it's nice.
the dragons.
We should be meeting the young man.
You must be planning to accept him, make him one of the family.
I'm not so sure. The mistress has big dreams for Miss Gladys.
That's quite simple, sir.
You have been gone.
Mrs. Bain sticks back to there.
You haven't been good. Why not?
How can I answer them?
Shall I tell you what I think, Mrs. Russell? I think you have a very good chef, French, of course, and a fine palace of a house. But I don't believe your guest list is quite what you would